see me, but I can't see them.
That's true.
Is that how it
That
goes?
is how it goes. Are you ready to get started?
So they can see me, I can't see them. Correct.
Correct. Are you ready to get started?
Ready? Whenever you're ready.
All right. We're going to start with Angel.
Good afternoon, Mecole. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you. Drinking that Gatorade. I like the chain, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I was going to ask you, you're always seen as having tons of energy and joy when the camera is pointed at you during games. So throughout your life, what about the game of football has kept you super positive, and what do you love about being a part of the Chiefs?
Um, I guess just doing something you love to do. You know what I'm saying? Playing football since you was young, you've been wanting to get to this stage, and you might well enjoy it while you're here. You don't want to not enjoy it. Of course, you have your ups and downs, but you always want to be in a positive mood and enjoy it the best way you can. And one thing I like about the Chiefs, I think it's just the family nature that surrounds everybody, and with Coach Reed and what he's bringing, Veach, Mr. Hunt, and what they bring to the organization. I think it's just an overall family bond, and it just feels like home. So
Awesome. Thank you.
this is actually pretty good right here.
We are going to go next to Blair Kirkhoff.
Hey, Mecole, I'm wondering what when things don't go right for you on a football field, uh, just the fact that the team continues to show faith and trust in you, and how important that is, and have you experienced that everywhere you've played football, or is that sort of just a Chiefs thing?
I think a lot of players have they ups and downs. I think it's just part of the game, and I don't think it's fair to to a player for someone to go away from them or show like that they don't believe or trust in them, because it's kind of like kill somebody mentally or confident. So I think anytime like myself have a bad play or be down on the field, like as a player you want to do as your best you want to do to get back into the rhythm of things, and whether it's catching of the pass or score a touchdown, where it may be, to get you back in rhythm. And I think it also then hands of the coaches to to make that happen, or just to get your confidence, keep you in the game. I think that's what a good coach does. So I think every player, their ups and downs, just how they respond to it. So
And we're going to go next to Todd Lebo.
Hey, Mecole, I know you guys have gone through a lot just to get here, not the football side of it, just, everything else, protocols and all that stuff. And we just found out this last week, you got a couple guys on the list. You guys are even testing barbers. Can you tell us some things that fans wouldn't know maybe that you guys have had to go through, or the people you are in and around, like barbers and things like that, getting tested just to get to play football? Maybe some stuff that people wouldn't expect.
um probably just you can't do that everyday life stuff no more. That, like you said, like getting haircuts is a risk, going to the grocery store is a risk, going out to like just anywhere is a risk of getting it, because like you feed your family by playing this game. So you don't want to jeopardize that situation by going out there and like not wearing a mask, or just going around people that could possibly have it. You know what I'm saying? Like going to a restaurant or something like that, and then you test positive, you're out 2 weeks and maybe more, and and that kind of like stop you from getting what you get to provide for your family. So it's definitely harder. So I guess it's more so not doing the everyday life things that a lot of people may do. So it's more so we just go home and it's a quarantine for 16 weeks, or a whole season, and it's kind of tough, because all you do is see work, and then you go home, and you go to work, and you go home. It's a continuing pattern. It's just it gets like robotic, and I think that's kind of like the things that they probably wouldn't understand, because it's hard to go out there and risk it. So.
Has it been less fun this year, just being a football player? I mean, the games are the games, but has it made like the year less fun? I know a lot of people haven't had as much fun this year as they've had in the past.
It definitely takes away a little bit, but I think you still got to make the most of it, make the best of it. It's because it is what it is. You can't make excuses, but it just take a little bit of fun away, especially with the packed houses, you know, in the crowds, and you know, just be able to not have to wear a mask all day, and, you know, be friendly to do things, and so yeah, it definitely take away from it a little bit.
We're gonna go next to Pete Sweeney.
Hey, Mecole. Andy Reid uses you in the offense a lot of creative ways, and especially it seems like you have a knack for being real dangerous when it comes to that pre-snap motion. Why do you think what you offer is so dangerous when it comes to end arounds and jet sweeps and things like that?
I think he do a lot of creative ways, man. Just give a defense different looks. Sometimes it's a decoy, you know, and sometimes I might actually get it. I think just those type of things to do that is kind of keep the defense honest. And then whenever I get the chance to get the ball in my hands, it's like, hey man, either you're gonna get me on this edge or you're not. So I think whenever I get the edge, I think I got a pretty good feel of, you know, finding my way through the holes or, you know, getting down the field. And so I think he knows that, and he try to use his best ways of, you know, give me the ball out in open space and making things work.
We're gonna go next to Courtney.
Hi, Mecole. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
So, it's Black History Month right now. This past summer, we had the protests for Black Lives Matter. I was wondering if there was any music or any artists in particular that you were listening to that really motivated you, that, had songs with great messages that really motivated you, your friends, your teammates to really get out there in the community.
That's a good question. Songs. That taking me back, man. I don't know. I think it was a collective of a lot of people that was, you know, that was involved in the movement. Like artists and everything like that. And it's crazy because you just put me on the spot like that. It's like for me, like just I'm blank. Only one song I remember, like I think Baby came out with a song, the Baby with the Bigger Picture. I think that was a nice song. I can't think of those songs, but it's a collective of artists that came out with some records, man, that really, you know, showed like what's going on, and they had the videos to go with it, and the lyrics that they had. I'm a lyrics person, so the lyrics they had kind of, you know, motivation, like, man, dang, I really can go out there and make a change, or, you know, even help out, you know, or do my part. So it's something out there, but maybe I can think of it later on. I can say some names, but right now I can think of one. That's Lil Baby, the Bigger Picture. And I'm crazy that I can't think of no more, but that's the only one I got right now.
We're going to go next to Ryan.
Hey, Mecole.
Hey, how you doing?
Wanted to ask you about Damien Williams, a guy who's not with you guys this year, but could have been the MVP at last year's Super Bowl. Have you stayed in touch with him at all? And does that kind of just speak to the craziness of this year, that a guy who could have been the MVP at last year's Super Bowl isn't even here this year because of COVID?
I thought he was gonna win MVP. Let's get that clear. I thought he was gonna win it. 2 touchdowns, did his thing, you know. But I thought he was gonna win it. But yeah, I kept in contact with him. We talk here and there, man, and he's just, you know, simple conversation. How you doing? Good, man, and just, you know, just keeping that relationship alive. And wish he could be here with us. He played another Super Bowl, man. But I know he did the right thing for him and his family. And but yeah, I definitely keep in touch with him, man. And it's crazy this COVID, man. But you know, we try to do our best to, you know, to manage everything around it and keep relationships alive, especially like guys that opted out. So, but yeah, we keep in contact for sure. That's a good question. I like that one.
We're going to go next to Jenna.
Hi, Mecole. So your team has a lot of offensive firepower. How do you describe your role on the team? And then when do you see that becoming an X factor in this game?
Yeah, we definitely got a lot of firepower for sure. My role, I think my role is to, I don't know really ask what my role was. I always say I play my role. My role probably just more so is is a type of guy that just take advantage of when the opportunity presents itself. Like I got all the tools to do a lot of things, you know, and which I think everybody know is just more so whenever that opportunity presents itself, just, you know, take advantage. I think that's kind of like my role is, you know, make the big plays and take advantage of the opportunities that come. I think that's kind of like my role. Like, and I forgot what the second question was. What you said? Oh, in the game, the X factor in the game. I think it just probably when you, I don't know, say they forget about me, but it's like when you so much attention on certain other people and it's just like, oh, I might be 1-on-1 or, you know, or I got a jet sweep and they're not respecting it. It's just, you know, making that big play in the game to switch momentum or keep the momentum going or something like that. I think that's probably like my kind of like my X factor moment in a game. So
And we're gonna go next to Danny.
Okay. Awesome. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
I can hear you. Can you
Hey,
hear me?
Mecole. Yeah, thanks.
You sure?
You may have already been asked about this, but weather seems to be a big topic of conversation coming into this Super Bowl game with a lot of rain. Obviously, as a receiver, sometimes they can be a little bit tricky, but how much do you relish in the adversity of Mother Nature and whatever just is kind of thrown at you guys?
It is what it is. I think you just can't make no excuse about it or, you know, or go out there like, you know, thinking any differently. Just go out there and play football. You know, it's part of the game, just like if it was snowing or anything of that nature. So it's like you can't control that. Just control what you can control. And that's to go out there, give great effort and play football. And that's what, you know, we're gonna do. You know, if it was to rain, you know, if it don't rain, it doesn't matter. We're gonna go out there and play our football regardless. So
We're gonna go next to Andrew.
Hey, how's it going? I cover a lot of Mizzou football. We're in Columbia, Missouri, so we covered Andy Hill for a while. What has he brought to your guys' team in the special teams unit?
just to mention, Andy Hill is 0-3 against me, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Just throwing that out there. But nah, he brings good energy, man. I love Coach Hill, man. He brings great energy, you know, knowledge of the game. You know, he's been around the game for a minute now and does his research for sure on the opposite team. And so yeah, he brings that element of, you know, knowing what we need to know of guys that we probably want to know of like, you know, if he go this way, this is going to happen type thing. So he definitely, he's watching film, he's doing his research and he's doing his job, what he's supposed to do. He's bringing that energy for sure. So yeah, not to mention, I think he's 0-3 against me. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out there again. Okay.
What do you mean by 0-3 against you?
I think in college, I don't think Missouri ever beat us. I think when I was playing, I think it's 0-3. Well, I take that back. He might have got one game my freshman year. So 2-1. Say 2-1.
What do you remember about playing at Faroe Field?
Talking about at Mizzou, right? Missouri?
Yeah.
The turf is great. I think they got one of the best fields that I've played on. It's very nice field. For some reason, I don't know, I feel very fast on that field. If y'all want to go look at my junior year, I think I had like a 48, 50-yard bomb against them. I don't know. I just throwing it out there. But yeah, it's definitely a nice atmosphere, and the fans are great too, though. So, but the field is very nice.
We're gonna go next to Austin.
I think they did. No, he 0-3.
Hey, Mecole, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. Hey, after talking with Coach Tom yesterday, he said you're the guy returning punts, and even after the fumble against the Bills, how do you instill confidence back in yourself? Come back in the middle of the game, score a touchdown. How do you instill that back into yourself?
I never lost confidence. I think a lot of people are mistaken that right there as in like, oh, he's not, whatever the case may be. But I never lost confidence. Was I mad at myself? Yes. I think it's just a natural reaction to be mad at yourself for something you know you shouldn't have did. But I never lost confidence. You know, if anything, I was trying to go back there and return another punt, but they kept kicking it out of bounds and muff one of them out of bounds, one muff, and I'm like, so I can't really, get a chance to redeem myself on the punt side. But yeah, I still got a ton of confidence, man. it never left. I know Tobe know that, the team know that, and anytime I get a chance to make somebody pay, that's what I'm going to do. So in this game included, if I get a chance to make them pay, I'm gonna make them pay, and go from there. So, but yeah, the confidence still there. I'm still highly confident, and I'm gonna stay like that.
Awesome, thank you.
We're gonna go next to Kelly.
Andy Hill is 0-3 against me. I'm convinced he's 0-3.
Hello, Mecole. So obviously off the field, you are very stylish. You can rock a suit or you can rock a robe and bunny slippers. I was just wondering, do you have a style inspiration and how would you describe your own style?
A style is Travis. Yeah, I didn't know that. I take a lot of pages out of Trav's book. I think Trav's so unique in his style and how swaggy he is. I think he does a lot, man. I kind of like my rookie year, I'm just like, I'm just keep it casual, just simple dress. And I started seeing Trav with these outfits. I'm like, man, I gotta step my game up, and he kind of really inspired me to really up my game. And you can see as the Super Bowl fits and playoff fits and stuff like that. And I kind of like, learn how to style it down, style it up and stuff like that. And but my style is just more so trying to be outgoing and, trying to make something pop. I want to make people be like, hey, what's that right there? And not all about just being like name brand, the top brands, but something like, less of the top brands and make people think like, oh man, like that kind of looks good, and just rock it my own way, man, and bring my own swag to it, kind of like Trav do. So
have you picked out a Super Bowl outfit yet?
Yeah, it's simple though. It's nothing crazy like last year, it's hard because COVID, man, you really ain't gonna, not that many cameras around like that for real. People can't be around you. So I'm gonna keep it calm, steady, so.
Awesome.
We're gonna go next to
Andy Hill is 0-3. Definitely 0-3 for sure. Yeah.
Mecole, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
All right. So you've been in the NFL for 2 years now. Both those years you've gone to the Super Bowl. So how does that feel, and how does that affect your mindset as a younger player in the NFL?
If anything, I think it messes it up because a lot of veterans always tell me like, don't get used to this, bro. Like, they told me this last year, like first Super Bowl, you don't get used to it. I went 10 years to my first Super Bowl. I'm like, dang, like it's crazy. But nah, man, I think it's like more so like just being grateful to be in the opportunities to, go to two Super Bowls because ain't that many people go to one Super Bowl. So it's like, just be grateful for the opportunity, man, and make the best of it, man. Enjoy it while it's here, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I go to 2 more, you know what I'm saying? So just being grateful for the moment, the opportunity, man, and have fun with it and hopefully, get 2 rings out of the situation, maybe more. So just take advantage and be happy, be fun, and just, I don't know, be grateful for it.
Enjoy it, man.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna go next to Josh.
Hey, Mecole, going up against Charvarius Ward every day in practice, how does he make you a better player and vice versa? How do you make him a better player?
Mooney, I think Mooney is a patient corner, I think he teaches me, just like, he makes me better, like just attacking, instead of like dancing the line. Because with Mooney, you really can't dance the line because he's so patient, and he's gonna make you make a move, So he teaches me how to, get off the line, make a move, and get in and out my breaks, and I probably help him more so with the, seeing speed that he probably don't see on the speed, me or Tyreek, whoever it may be there, and helping him get out his breaks, you know what I'm saying? Because we go against different guys, you kind of got to, prepare a little different, especially like with bigger receivers or, smaller receivers. So, but make each other better, man, and every other way, like overall, speed, releases, breaks, hand placement, all those and above, like every aspect of the game we're gonna work on, releases, like I said, and just get each other better regardless. So.
And we're gonna go next to
Andy Hill,
Rob.
definitely 0-3 for sure. Confident.
Hi, Mecole. Do you hear me?
He said something?
Hi. Do you hear me?
I can hear you now. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm calling you from Mexico.
Oh, Mexico. Hey, Mexico.
The Chiefs came here 2 years ago and started a new fan base who projects a lot from a winning team. What can you say to all of them?
To the new fan, hey, I love the new fan base. I love Mexico. I love everybody out there, man. I think it's a great experience to go out there and play. Seeing the crowd, interacting with some, So yeah, definitely love that fan base. And I get some of the, the fans on Twitter and sometimes Instagram, DM me and stuff like that. So it's very nice. I love the fan base, full of energy. Very nice people. So.
And just one question, quick. Who is your favorite player?
My favorite player?
Yes, not in actual, not in this time. I mean, who is your favorite player for all time?
Devin Hester, my favorite player, hands down.
Thank you.
Let's go next to Rafael.
What's going on, Mecole? Raphael from the 3-point conversion. Mecole, you all got speed. Coming out of Georgia, I stay in Georgia, and we know about your speed and everything. But I wanted to ask you, besides your speed, what else about you as a wide receiver or a football player that most fans don't know about you? Now, I guess that's underrated.
I think a lot of people don't know I really can run routes. That's kind of made me mad when people are like, oh, he just a deep ball threat. He can't I literally can run routes very well. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of what people just don't really see. Because a lot of my routes are down the field. Because you got Trav and Sammy and Tyreek for all the other stuff. They do everything around the board. So, but I really can run routes really good, man. I get out my breaks, very well. And I think a lot of people misconcept that I can't run routes. And that's kind of what made me what? Definitely can run routes for sure, but yeah, that's probably the only thing that really people just I think have a misunderstanding with me is that I'm not a good route runner. I can't run routes on the tree. Very capable of running every route on the tree. So.
And then if I could get a follow-up, I've talked to most of the Kansas City Chiefs this week, and everyone talks about family. Y'all love to laugh and just have fun with each other. Who's the most funniest player on the team?
That's a good one. Travis is up there for sure. Tyreek funny too, man. But he's quiet funny, just his own way. Trying to think of time. Oh, Frank Clark. Oh man. Frank is hilarious. Well, oh my God, Frank is hilarious. I forgot about Frank. Chris Jones. Okay. Chris, Frank, Travis, Tyreek down this a little bit, but maybe them three, Trav, Frank, and Chris, those guys are hilarious. Yeah, they're hilarious for sure.
Thanks.
And we're gonna go next to Spencer.
Mecole, hey, how's it going?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I wanted to know in 5 to 10 years when they make a movie about this Kansas City Chiefs team, what actor would you like to play you?
What actor?
Yes.
Can I play myself?
You can absolutely play yourself.
Yeah, I'm be young still, man. I'm still be about 30, 31, So yeah, I want to play myself. Oh, see if anybody. Let me see. Who's a young actor right now that can play that role? Who look like me? I don't even look like that. I can't think of a young actor right now because everybody that I like is older, so they're gonna be about done for it. So they try to act with me. But I'm gonna say myself right now. I'm still gonna be young. I'm gonna play myself. So.
Perfect, man. Good luck on Sunday.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're gonna go next to Santiago.
Hi, I would like you to ask about Greg Lewis. He was a player with Andy Reid. He played for McNabb. He played for Faber. How do you think have Greg Lewis helped you to save your career in the NFL?
Who? What was that? You said about it's my Andy Reid? Who you said?
Your wide receiver coach, Greg Lewis.
Oh, Greg Lewis. Okay. I know I heard something about that, but Coach G. Lou. I think, like I tell people, he actually played in the league, and he played with a great like Brett Favre, and he been on the, with Coach Reed. So I think he knows this system very well, this playbook very well, and like I said, he played in the league. So everything he's telling you, he's talking from experience. So it's like he's not telling you nothing that he don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he played this game. He's talking from experience. He's been in this offense for many years, and so everything he's telling you is knowledgeable. It's not just, he feeding you like, crap just to fill your head up with it. No, he's actually telling you something that's very, knowledgeable and that you can use in the game or, just keep it in your tool belt. So he definitely helped me, especially from day one to here. He helped me be a better player, not thinking I'm tired. When I'm tired, I'm not tired, catching the rock, certain routes, certain, depths, like, teaching me how to be an overall great NFL receiver, you know what I'm saying, with depths around the details, the key details, the small details. And I think he do a great job of that. So he's definitely been a big help to my career this far. So definitely give him big props to that.
Thanks. And a little follow-up. Did he talk to you when you have the mouth punt last week that you recovered and you have a great game after that? Did he talk or did he say something during the game to you?
Oh yeah. Just come on, that's over with. Let's think about this game. You got plays to make. So it kind of just like everybody else was just we're not worried about it. It's still early. We got so many more plays to make, and like everybody else saying, he was right. Made a couple more plays in that game, and but yeah, he definitely get my mind out the situation and staying positive. So
thank you.
And we're going to go next to Matt Birch.
Hey, Mecole, you join a pantheon of elite wide receivers to have come out of Georgia. Do you have a relationship or have you communicated with over the years with guys like A.J. Green and Hines Ward? And if so, have they helped you develop and evolve your game?
I actually trained with A.J. This past offseason. We trained a little bit in Atlanta. Got a chance to talk to him a little bit. But it more so was on like, just everyday life type stuff and, wasn't really, talking about football. But when we did train, he probably give some insight here and there. I would give him insight on some stuff like that I do, that I know. So, but Hines Ward, that's my guy, man. Hines my guy, man. Kind of like got a relationship with him when I was at Georgia. Cool guy, man. Cool guy, a guy that you can watch all day, on the field and what he brought to the field and his energy that he brought, can be a learning lesson for anybody because he approached the game with so much force and so much passion, man, and that it's incredible. But guys that, with Riley, Javon, Terry, Isaiah, all us, we talk, we got a good relationship with each other. But yeah, I think we all, keep a good, relationship status. So.
We're going to go last to Rob Collins.
Hey, Mecole, how you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Hey, last year, I remember we talked in Miami. You were animated. You were living it up, loving the media days. It seems like you're doing that right now. I see you mugging. You're talking to people in between the questions. Are you missing not being here in Tampa yet? Or I know you're just doing the best you can back there, but it seems like you're having the most fun of anybody on these Zoom calls.
Yeah, man. Like I said, just trying to enjoy the moment, man. And I wish I could be there with like in front of all y'all so we can, have fun, man, and enjoy the time, especially with the media. So, but yeah, man, I'm trying to just to take advantage of this opportunity and have fun and, just keep y'all, interested, keep y'all up. So, but yeah, I'm having fun, man, with it and, going to continue to have fun and get ready for the game. So.
Thanks.
Do you want to take one more?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, let's do Allison.
Allison. Do you spell that with one L or two L's?
I spell it with one L, but it's actually that's the way to go, right?
I like that. I like that.
Hey, I'm taking over for her because she wasn't on the Kirby Zoom. Mecole, it's Zach, man, your guy in Atlanta. We just heard from Kirby, who said that he's wishing for a close game and for you to get a ring. How much you keeping tabs with Kirby and just follow out with your guys in Athens?
I try, we keep try to keep in touch, but me and Coach Smart a busy man. He's a very busy man with recruiting and all that. So I try not to bother him. But it do times, he'll check in on me, man, and text me every once and then, like, how you doing? I'm doing good. He'll probably send me his son or something like that. Andrew or something like that. That's big fan, and so I'm a big fan of Andrew too. And don't let Andrew fool y'all. I'm trying to tell people, don't let Andrew fool y'all. He's a handful, but nah. But we keep in touch here and there though, man. I think we got a good relationship, and it's always love, and I'm glad he's hoping that I get a ring. I'm glad for that, So I think I'm the only Georgia player playing for Georgia, so I'm hoping he's on my side. So
appreciate you, man. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, you are all set.
Appreciate all y'all. Thank you.